Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boys here, ZW Sports Nation, back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about our best matchups of Thursday. This is going to be the first day of first official full day of March Madness. We got our play-in games before this. This is when the madness really gets going.
Yes.
We're going to talk about our 5 best games coming up on that day. Some games to keep an eye on, games that we think are going to be the most interesting to watch.
Yeah. The most fun, maybe in some of these, the most, whether that's, maybe upset-ish, maybe that's just high-powered offenses, just overall fun, exciting games to see for the first day of March.
Let's talk about it. Let's take a look at it. Really, it seems like Thursday is kind of mid, if we're being honest. Zach.
Yeah, because you see 3 16-1 games and you have 3 15-2 games.
Mm-hmm.
And if there isn't that 15-2 matchup or even that scare that comes from the 15/2, those games could all get a little, a little boring at times if they grow to blowouts rather quickly. And you always run the risk of that in these big 15-2, 16/1 games. But what we're really excited about is the second game of the tournament, and that's Furman and Virginia.
Furman and Virginia is gonna be a really good game. This is a matchup that Zach and I have picked up on our bracketology.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game where the Paladins could cause some chaos.
They could, and we talk about it in the past, and the way Virginia they play that slow style of basketball, that grinded out basketball, where it's a low possession game, and they don't really blow anybody out. All their games are generally close. And Furman, they haven't been to the dance in 43 years, but they've been close in years past. Last year, if you remember, Chattanooga hit the buzzer beater to win the championship game against them from like 38 feet out. So they're finally in the tournament, and they've been good for a while now. I'm really excited to see Furman because they have a couple really good guards. Mike Bothwell, I think he's a 5th-year guy for them. He averages 18 a game. JP Leagues is a really good point guard. They have the guards to win a game in March. And at the end of the day, if Furman doesn't pull this off, and they might not, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close. It looks like the key, you look at the numbers here, 9.9 offensive rebounds a game for Furman. It's going to be Virginia's got to keep them off the glass.
Mm-hmm. They do. Yeah, that's a good point because offensive rebounds in a game where scoring might be a little down compared to their season average.
Virginia wants to win, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good number to keep an eye on. This game's gonna be fun. I can almost guarantee this game stays within single digits. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be that type of game, and it's gonna be a great way to start off March with this being the second game of the tournament.
Something to talk about, something to watch. The first game of the tournament, Zach, is Utah State and Missouri.
Yes.
And that's a banger.
It is. It's fantastic. And the reason these offenses are elite, these offenses score in loads. I don't know if we have an average points per game. Do we out here? I think they both average around 80 a game. I don't think we do.
No.
But I think they both average around 80 a game, which is a lot.
You're looking at 56 and 60 field goals.
Yeah. And they both shoot a ton of threes. And Utah State hits it at an incredible rate. They have Stephen Ashworth, one of the best shooters in the country. Look for him to get hot in this game. And then Missouri has Demoy Hodge. He can shoot it. Golston can shoot it a bit. So this game's going to be fun. You're going to see a bunch of threes getting shot up. You're going to see a high-scoring game. You're going to see a close one. These teams are going to match up pretty well against each other. Utah State's going to need to not turn over the ball in this game because, as you see, Missouri like to get out. They like to cause pressure, steal the ball. That's kind of their MO. And so this one's going to be fun. I'm really excited for this one. It's a coin flip type of game, and it's going to be high scoring, a race to like 80 or 90 probably.
Most likely. It'll be fun, though. It's the first game of the tournament. Last year's first game was a little interesting. That was Missouri.
Yeah.
I
think this was the third one, but it is early. Yeah, it is early, though, because it's just after, and it's going to be going on at the same time as Furman, or like similar as Furman, but it's going to be really fun.
So let's keep going. Let's grab our next game here. We got Oral Roberts and Duke is a game we want to talk about.
Yes, because Oral Roberts, they're a trendy pick, obviously, for people to win this game. And they are really, really, really good this year again. Mm-hmm. This team might be better than the team in 2021 that beat Ohio State. They got a tough drawing the hot Duke team, one of the hottest teams in the country. But look for this one to be close. You have Max Asmus, one of the more fun players to watch in all college basketball, one of the leading scorers in college basketball. He's had an illustrious career. Look for him to take over. But Duke has some high-powered freshmen they have. This one just has entertainment factor written all over it. It's going to be a good one. I'm just really looking forward to seeing A. Smith on the big stage again.
It's going to be interesting. Oral Roberts is a team that a lot of people have been watching this year. Leading up there, when you talk about mid-major schools that have had hype built up around them, and people are kind of waiting to see, okay, now what do they do now that we get to actually see how much this hype is built up? Oral Roberts and College of Charleston, FAU. Those are the three schools that you're kind of talking about.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm excited to see Oral Roberts. Yeah, because they have been building up and they haven't lost a game in forever now. To see them play on the big stage again is going to be fun.
We'll see them against some dogs. Last one. We got another one here to talk about, and that is right here, 7:55 at night. We got Penn State taking on Texas A&M.
And man, oh man, we all know both these teams are maybe underseeded, especially A&M. But wow, this game's going to be good. Penn State plays a really interesting style of basketball, booty ball as it's called, with Jalen Pickett just backing people down. And then you have really good guards for Texas A&M. These are two teams that are clicking at the right time. I could really see it going either way. A&M's been more consistent throughout the year, but this one's going to be so entertaining because Penn State doesn't really get to the free throw line at all. Texas A&M lives at the free throw line. That's a big discrepancy in this game, but Penn State can really shoot it from deep. I mean, this game just has this could be the best first round matchup of the tournament in terms of just how good these teams actually are at their best. If they bring their best, this one will be really entertaining. Two teams I really like to watch. I can't wait for this one. And both these teams could possibly, maybe make a run.
Something to keep an eye on. It's going to be a good Thursday night matchup. People get home from work, they really settle into the groove of March Madness. Watch that game. That'll be a good one.
That'll be a good one.
We got Illinois taking on Arkansas. This will be about 2:30 Mountain, 4:30 Eastern. Second half will kind of just be kicking off as people, speaking of settling in at home, people kind of out east will just be getting home as the second half of this one starts.
Yeah, it's true. And this one has so much potential to be great because these teams have so much potential to be great. They both underperformed at times this year, but we all know both these teams have loads of talent. They both, especially Illinois, they like to jack up a lot of threes and they don't hit a lot of them. 30% on 25 threes isn't good. You're probably going to see a lot of bricks in this game, to be honest with you, but you're also going to see, a fast-paced game with a ton of good athletes. You have Terrence Shannon for Illinois. He's fun to watch. Nick Smith is one of the most explosive guards in the country. He's healthy. He's back now. I mean, there is so much intrigue in this game. Arkansas is a team I think probably will win this game. Obviously, as an Illinois fan, I'd like to see us win it, but man, oh man, this one's gonna be fun. You have two animate coaches on the sideline too. Yeah. Eric Musselman, he's always freaking out on the sideline. Brad Underwood looks like he's ready to kill someone all the time. He's angry all the time. So I can't wait for this one. It's gonna be fun. And both these teams, if they win this one, they'll give Kansas a tough game in the next matchup too.
Yeah.
And that'll be interesting as well.
Sets up an interesting matchup for Saturday. Whoever Kansas probably gets, but it's gonna be a rock fight here, man.
Yes, I can't even give a true read on who I think is gonna win this game because both these teams have had a roller coaster year, but they both came into the year with a lot of expectations. Especially Arkansas came into the year with national championship. Illinois with a little lower expectations, but still more expectations than what they've accomplished. So both these teams are going to be sad if they lose because it's a what if situation.
For the winners, a chance to salvage their season.
Though. It is.
And we talked about it. They can go beat Kansas. A Sweet 16 run for the winner is not out of the question.
It's not. Both teams are definitely capable.
But that's it, guys. Those are our 5 games to watch on Thursday. It's going to be interesting.
Can't wait.
Thursday's going to be a good warm-up for Friday. Check out our Friday video because there's some bangers coming on Friday, man.
Friday is going to be loaded. I mean, it's unreal. Friday could be one of the best days of March ever. It could be that type of day.
But are we missing a game on Thursday? Is there a game you're looking at and you're like, hey, these guys didn't talk about it. They're speaking down on Thursday, but this game's going on Thursday and it's probably going to make it up. Guys, let us know what you're thinking. Comment on our video, like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Check out our Friday video. We're going to try and get something out for Saturday and Sunday as well. Get you guys ready for those games because it's March, baby. and it's time to go.
Best time of year, baby. Appreciate you guys.
We'll see you guys later.